Hey guys, another quick video about Unit 7, Session 3 here. Let's get into some of the assignments and how to work through those and exactly what I'm expecting from you. So again, Unit 7, Session 3, here's the overview. We've got a welcome slide, discussion board, a draft one of all three components of your debate. Remember, those components, you've got basically the affirmative side, you've got the negative side, and you've got the speaking component. For the affirmative side and the negative side, for each of those, you're going to be composing 2 to 3 written pages arguing in that side of the argument. For each of those, and again, those are two separate arguments, one on each side of the issue. For each of those, you're really going to need to do some research, and the expectation is that you're supporting your argument with a wide variety of quotes and paraphrases from legitimate sources. There's not any exact guidelines this time around on the number of sources or exactly what kind of sources those need to be. But my assumption, based on what we've done so far this year, is that you are now able to go out and use the internet, maybe use some of those Jeffco Public Library database sources. You can review Unit 5 on how to get to those, or ask me if you need a reminder. You can use those to support your argument as well. But really, it needs to be well supported. And then the third component, the speaking component, that's where you're taking one side of your argument and actually presenting it as a speaking piece. And I'll tell you in a minute what options you have for that. Basically, you'll be doing a recording of yourself delivering that. It can be just an audio recording. It can be an audio and video recording, kind of like I'm doing right now. Or if you want, you can create kind of a dynamic video where you're reading your debate, and then in the background you have some images and maybe some movie clips or sound or things like that. Any of those options is fine. The strictly audio one's probably the simplest to do, but if you want, you can do the video or the dynamic movie as well. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's take a look here real quick. We start at the beginning of the session. As always, you can see we're drafting this week, drafting out draft one of all three components, and then you'll also be doing one of your second drafts as well. Take a minute, I don't know, I'd say maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Click on this link, and this is going to take you to a video of an example high school debate. And this video is pretty good because it shows you, all right, how is a debate actually set up? You'll see there's a team on each side of the issue. They've come in and they're prepared to deliver each side of the argument, just like you are. And then they actually flip a coin to see which side of the argument they argue on. So check that out, kind of a cool little video. Okay, next button, as always, that's your friend. Here's the discussion. So what, in order to do this, you're going to need to use your debate flow chart from last week. And here's your goal. In your initial post, share your topic and 3 claims or pieces of evidence on both the affirmative and negative side. So just go right to that debate flowchart that you did and share those primary claims and some of the evidence. And then the goal is to get some feedback from your peers and to provide feedback for other students on the strengths, weaknesses, and maybe some recommendations in that argument. So as always, you've got your initial post followed by responses from your peers. So pretty straightforward there, but the key is here, in order to do this, you're going to need your debate flow chart from last week. So let's cut this off there. That's what we're looking at for the discussion board. Check out the next video on draft 1 and draft 2.